What's going on, guys? We're doing a different video to usual, where I'll be doing the World Cup predictor, going over each group and basically just giving my take on what is going to happen, and we're all going to laugh and see how bad I actually ranked it when all is said and done. So let's not waste any time and get straight into Group A with Mexico, the hosting nation, South Korea, South Africa and the Czech Republic. To start things off, I think Mexico and Korea are going to qualify without a shadow of a doubt. So I think Korea should fairly beat South Africa, Czech Republic, and maybe a draw against Mexico. Mexico definitely second, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. And I've got... this is tricky actually. This could go either way, to be honest, but that's secured. Number 1 and number 2 are secured for now. But I back Czech Republic, so we're going to have Korea to top the board, Mexico runner-up as the host nation, simply because Korea are better in my opinion, and I think there'll only be a 1 point difference, so yeah, I'm confident in the top 2. 3 and 4, to be honest, I could see South Africa finishing 3rd, but enough of that on Group A, let's move to Group B. This is a pretty interesting group. I think this is a very, very balanced group, I'm not going to lie. Anything could happen here, but there's only one safe team. I back Switzerland to be first, and honestly, I think Canada are going to qualify as well. I back Switzerland and Canada to go through, and this is going to be a flipping hot take, but Qatar 3rd, Bosnia 4th. I don't know why, but this is tricky actually. Bosnia or Qatar? I think I'm going to stick with Qatar and Bosnia 4th. Right. Do I even need to say anything? Morocco 1st, Brazil 2nd, Scotland 3rd, Haiti 4th. I don't think Brazil will fucking finish top of anything. They were lucky to make the final 8 teams in my opinion. And I think Morocco are just going to play better football than Brazil, especially with Ancelotti at the wheel. But I would love to get proven wrong, but that's it for Group C. Group D, we've got flipping USA, Australia, Paraguay and Turkey. Turkey gonna top the league. I don't know why I keep saying league, it's the fucking table, but Turkey are gonna top the table. USA gonna come second. They're gonna pull some fucking bullshit to finish the group stages, I know it, but just have to wait and see. Fuck them for hosting the nation, but let's move on. Australia 3rd, Paraguay 4th. Again, this is a good group, and I love to see a debut country, but I don't know how Romania or Italy stayed home. I know, coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, but anyways, enough time wasted. Germany 1st, I back Ecuador to go through. Ivory Coast, and yeah, doubt they're gonna fucking do anything, but even if they get 1 point, it will be huge. Again, Group F is a very strong group. Very, very strong group. I think Japan versus Netherlands is going to dictate the top of the league table again, sorry. But I think I'll go Netherlands first. I think Netherlands will have a pretty easy game against the other 2 teams. Japan should fairly hold their way against Sweden. Worst comes to worst, I can imagine them draw to Sweden. So I've got Japan 2nd. Then I've got Sweden, then Tunisia at 4th. Moving on to Group G, we've got Belgium versus Egypt, Iran and New Zealand. Belgium will thump every single team here. I think Iran will do good. I think Iran are capable of beating both Egypt and New Zealand, whereas Egypt I can only see scraping a draw against Iran or New Zealand, I'm not going to lie. Oh, they'll get a win against New Zealand, but I doubt they can beat Iran, so... yeah. Group H. Well. Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia and Cabo Verde. I reckon Spain 1st, shock. Uruguay 2nd, Saudi Arabia 3rd and Cape Verde 4th. It's a shame, but I just can't even imagine them. I'm not even done through this list, and oh my days, there's so many teams already going to make it out of the group stages, but Quick rapid round. Spain thump Uruguay. Spain thump Saudi Arabia. Spain thumped them like 10-0. Uruguay. Come on, Uruguay. There's no way you guys drop points against Saudi Arabia, but I think that's a fair list. France. Actually, sorry, I read that wrong. Senegal, Norway, Senegal, and Iraq. All jokes aside, everyone knows France is going to top this board. Senegal, I reckon, are going to do better than Norway. I reckon if Senegal play Norway, Senegal will win. But that's a great game, and I look forward to watching it. I really just look forward to the flipping World Cup starting, if I'm going to be honest. But Norway third, no way they don't make it out. And Iraq last. If they even play at that. The face you do when you realise the flipping wrong country you just mentioned is at war with America. Anyways. Group J, flipping out. Triple A. Argentina first. And this is where it gets interesting. Austria vs Algeria. Sounds like a 1,000-year-old war, but turns out it's a World Cup game. I've got Austria to beat Jordan easy. And maybe draw against Algeria on a bad day. But Jordan bottom of the league. Algeria third. For Group K, we've got Portugal. Oh my days. This genuinely doesn't do Ronaldo any justice against the Farmers League allegations. How the fuck is Congo and Uzbekistan in your World Cup group stage? Jesus Christ. I mean, Messi doesn't have it much harder, but fuck me. Portugal, Colombia. Oh my god. You're telling me Uzbekistan or Congo are going to make the fucking playoffs? That's unbelievable. Anyways, goodness gracious. Congo or Uzbekistan? Let's just go Uzbekistan. And Congo lost. I think this game between these two will be very, very decisive. Whereas Portugal will flip and thump every team here. Colombia, slept on, but doubt they're going to be pushing anything this season. England first. Now, are Croatia that washed that they're going to lose to Ghana and Panama? Not yet, but mark my words, in 10 years time Croatia will not be the powerhouse that it is today. So England, I back beating Panama easily. England versus Ghana, sorry, is going to be closer than people think, I reckon. And Croatia, I think England will win like a dirty 2-0 against them, I think. So Croatia, Ghana, Panama. That's all for the group stage, guys. So I'm just going to scroll through it one more time so we have good knowledge of what is and isn't in my World Cup predictor. Okay, let's go to the bracket. Now, how do I pick this? Oh, okay. Korea vs Sweden. Good game. I reckon Korea will beat them. Canada vs Brazil. NFR podcast, Justin Bieber, Drizzy Drake, time to go home. How the fuck is this a playoff? A round of 32 World Cup game is Switzerland vs Australia. Anyways, Switzerland I back to go through. Morocco vs Mexico. I reckon it will be a close game, you know. I reckon Morocco vs Mexico will be a close game as Mexico will bring their A game. A lot of grown men will be crying at that game. And the crime rate will go down by 2,000%. Morocco vs Switzerland in the round of 16. Turkey vs Algeria. Basically the same country fighting each other. I've got Turkey going through. Ecuador vs Japan. Japan. Oh, that is a saucy round of 16 game. Japan vs Turkey. What a game that would be. Germany vs Egypt. Got Germany going through, I think, easily. Netherlands vs America. That would be a gross game. America. On the other side of the round of 32, we've got the rest 16 teams, so let's get straight into it. Belgium vs Norway. Not a bad game. Belgium. Uruguay vs Senegal. That is a great game. I back Senegal going through, but it will be a very close game. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to extra time. Oh, brother. Spain vs Uzbekistan. Hydrogen bomb vs coffin baby. Spain. Oh my god. I swear I'm not making this up, guys. Spain versus Uzbekistan or France versus Iran? France. How the fuck is the World Cup final going to be played in the round of 16, guys? Oh, that's gay as well. So basically what this means is Spain and France are going to meet each other before the World Cup. That's confirmed. Oh, that is so bad. Because now I'm looking on this side of the round of 16 and one of these teams is going to make the final. Anyways, let's not get distracted for now. Argentina versus the Czech Republic. Argentina. Croatia versus Colombia. Croatia. That's a saucy round of 16 game, bro. Bear in mind, these two games, I think, were semi-finalists at the World Cup. Or these could be like... each of these games could be the final. Portugal versus Ivory Coast. I think this will be a great game. Portugal to go through. England versus Portugal. Sorry, England versus Austria. Maybe if this was 1940 something, this would have been a close game, but he's been dead for a long time. England to go through. This side of the bracket, unreal. This side, bit boring. Korea versus Brazil. We all know what happened last World Cup. Switzerland versus Morocco. Morocco. And, well, we meet again. But I reckon Morocco versus Switzerland will be a pretty decent game. Very close, I reckon, because I reckon Switzerland will bring their A game. Turkey versus Japan. I will be there. I don't care if this match is at 5 in the morning. I'll definitely be watching this because I reckon this will be a fucking very, very tight game. Arigatou gozaimasu. Off to the quarterfinals, boys. Germany versus Netherlands now. Again, 1945. Germany win. And that's a pretty funny game if you ask me, but let's move on to the next side of the bracket. For the quarterfinalists, who do I think is going to beat who? Belgium versus Senegal. I deadass think Senegal are going to beat them. Bias, France are going to beat Senegal. I'm going to beat Spain. I'm an Mbappe fan, what can I say, man? But if Spain honestly win, then I wouldn't be fast. Spoiler alert to anyone watching this. Whoever wins this game wins the World Cup. Argentina versus Croatia. If God is real, Croatia wins, but blasphemy aside, I think Argentina are going to win. We saw what happened 4 years ago. Croatia haven't gone any better, and I doubt they have the manpower to beat Argentina. England versus Portugal. This will be a good game, closer than people think. I think it could go either way, to be honest, but let's play fantasy for a little bit and let's say Portugal go through. For how much I've slagged Brazil off, it's pretty amazing that they made it to the quarterfinals, but I reckon in the last stretch, Morocco is going to get them in the semis. Maybe a penalty shootout, maybe a late goal, but I don't think Brazil would do it. Japan versus Germany, once allies, now enemies. They did it in 2022, I don't think they could do it in 2026. Germany. France versus France Team B versus France Team A. You do the math. You know who's going to win. Argentina versus Portugal. Enough to bring a tear to a grown man's eye. Argentina will beat Portugal. I simply think they play better football in terms of they have incredible chemistry and teamwork, whereas Portugal is just a bunch of people put together from the same country to just kick ball. If Ronaldo doesn't start, that could go a different way, but I think Argentina are going to beat them, to be honest. Now, we're at the semis. France versus Argentina. I don't even care. If you think I'm playing Argentina in another final, you're crazy. They were the deserved winners last time, and they should make it to the final. I don't give a fuck. France are on the final. Argentina, fourth place, sorry. With that being said, though, I think this will be a phenomenal game. Honestly, phenomenal game. Anything past the round of 16 will be a phenomenal game, to be honest, including this round of 16. But let's yap less and get to Morocco versus Germany. I think Germany will beat Morocco. There's no way I'm going to have an African team at the final. Oh. Anyways, enough Africa FC jokes. Like I said, I think Germany are good enough to make the final and beat Morocco in the final leg. So I think Morocco will comfortably lose against Germany. And the final, France versus Germany. Normandy decided a winner. And I've got France to win the World Cup. I'm not happy about it. Do I want France to win the World Cup? No. But I am an Mbappe fan, so I've got to be fair and say they are the best team in the world, I think. I don't care if Spain are coming off the back of winning the European Championship in 2024. I think France are still the best team by far, and they're going to win the World Cup. This final will be great though. That's about it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I know this will age like milk, but I just want to get it out there, just get content, trying different stuff, trying to put it out there and seeing what works, and just releasing stuff for anyone that's willing to watch. But that's about it. If you're happy with the video, make sure to leave a comment down below on my ranking, like and subscribe and all that jazz. But until then, see you.